Hello everyone, welcome to morning briefing on Aspheric TV. I am Dayo Lujo Ekuni. Good morning, Uncle Mustilala.
Good morning, Dayo. How are you doing?
Fine.
How are you enjoying the weather?
Well, I'm adapting.
It seems the Hamatan. It seems as if the Hamatan is increasing.
Every day, day by day. Okay, let's now go to top happenings making headlines on front pages in Nigerian's national newspaper. Vanguard, governors, NLC, NACC, IMA, others rail against 3 trillion naira subsidy bill. And in the story you can find governor says that committee will be set up to monitor 3 trillion naira subsidy. And NLC have said that we can't accept figure without empirical data. And NACCIMA said that we must start looking at other options. And, well, there's another one. PDP flays APC FG over 3 trillion naira petrol subsidy scam. Demands full disclosure of fuel importation cost. Subsidy payment falls by 73% to 127 naira in December. Figure contradicts 270 billion naira monthly average claims by federal government. Nigerian Tribune. Reps begin probe of actual daily consumption of PMS, and in it you can find that in page 2. Well, according to this, it is to ascertain maintenance and rehabilitate cost of refineries. Daily Independent. Buhari has said that he is overwhelmed by Northwest security situation. Well, he says that he has ordered military not to spare bandits, and optimistic Nigeria shall win battle over evil. The Guardian. Discos face imminent collapse, wallow in debt. Daily Sun. Buhari gives military fresh marching orders. You can find that on page 6. It tells them to be more ruthless and decisive against terrorists, bandits, others causing insecurity. Says Nigeria shall win battle over evil. The Nation. We're still the same, still on the military.
Yeah.
Yes, Buhari to military, don't spare bandits, terrorists. Let me take another one from the Nation. Well, Fashola has said that we've achieved more than US in infrastructure. Okay, this day, Buhari defers subsidy removal to incoming government. Seeks 18-month suspension to send PIA amendment to National Assembly. FG says decision has nothing to do with 2023 election. IMF insists on end once fund channeled to health and social development. That's all I'll be taking from Nigeria's daily. Right now we're going a quick break, and when we come back we'll get to do a roundup of all that I've called out. Welcome back, everyone. Uncle Musti, I know you've got a lot of things that interest you. In this.
Yeah, I think one of these is it the one that talks about Nasima NLC kicks against the 3 trillion naira on subsidies. Well, it sounds very interesting. You understand? That particular piece sounds very interesting. Yeah, the fact is that up till now, the subsidy regime is something that is shrouded in secrecy. Till this very moment, the organized private sector, or you and I, we don't have actual figure of our daily consumption of PMS. You understand? These are necessary indices that will measure what we consume daily. If we know what we consume daily, then we can put it in a monetary term to say, okay, this is what we need in a month on subsidy. Then you sum it up by 12. Then it will give us what we need, what we require this year for subsidy. Up till now, nobody know how much PMS we consume daily. I think sometimes last year, in a particular month, we consume between 50 to 60 million liter of PMS daily in Nigeria. You understand? So the figure keep fluctuating. It's not like there is a something that is static. It's not static. It's something that it moves up, come down, moves up, come down. So don't forget that this daily consumption that we're talking about, part of those ones that have been smuggled out through across the border to the neighboring countries, is still fall within it. So you understand? So it requires transparency. Once there is transparency, to my own this thing, I don't think that 3 trillion, Nigeria will spend up to 3 trillion on subsidy.
And the NLC has already told them to use that for other things.
That is according to IMF. IMF now, IMF. We should be our leaders. They should be careful with IMF. You understand? These are creditors. We fall back on them, and they give us condition. Some of this loan, the loan doesn't come apart from the Chinese loan. The loan that comes from the Western world doesn't come on a platter of gold. They give you condition. IMF in particular will give us. They're giving us loan, and we are indebted to them. So you discover that they're giving us condition now. The part of the condition they're giving us now is that Nigeria should deregulate. Nigeria should stop subsidy on fuel. So of which they are not putting into consideration our own internal peculiarities. Nigeria is a low-income country. An average Nigeria, how much? Average Nigeria is not spending up to $100 a day. Some people are spending do you know how much is $100 a day? $100 now. Some people are living on less than 1,000 naira in Nigeria now. So if IMF is insisting that they are telling the Nigerian government that, look, stop this subsidy, they should put into consideration the plight of an average Nigerians too. So, like I've said before, this subsidy matter, it requires wider consultation with all the stakeholders. NASIMA, they are part of the stakeholder. NLC, they are part of the stakeholder. Even some other organized private sector, they are part of it. You understand? Now we are talking about NLC. Most times we talk about NLC alone. NASIMA, that is the organized chambers of commerce. They are the people that produce. They are the manufacturers. They also bear the brunt of increase in the hike in the price of PMS, because most of them, they run on their own internal energy. They create energy for themselves, for instance, like generator. So you understand, they requires either diesel or fuel to run their generator to produce, and that is why you see prices keep on increasing, given a situation of inflation. You now discover that prices of everything keep on rising. For instance, they have been hibernating to say, okay, let's remove this. By the time they remove this subsidy, prices will go up. And if prices go up, it's we, you and I, and all other Nigerians on the street that will still pay. You understand? Because somehow that manufacturer would like to recoup his money that he put into production and get a profit. So that is it. So for us to, it needs wider, NSC has said it needs wider consultation. It needs a kind of a stakeholder all the stakeholders must be carried along. And for the stakeholders to be carried along, government must come out clean. Tell Nigerians how much do we consume in a month, in a day. Then we'll sum it up by month. How much do we consume? Then we'll now determine how the cost of the subsidy in 2022. This one, it doesn't require rocket science. If there is transparency, there will be no need for all these hues and cries here and there. So government should come out clean.
Well, workers of the Police Service Commission (PSC) on Thursday shut down the PSC headquarters, Abuja. Well, according to reports, the workers were protesting over the reported takeover of the ongoing recruitment of 10,000 constables by the force headquarters. The workers are protesting the alleged takeover of the ongoing recruitment. They are protesting because of the takeover of the ongoing recruitment and also lack of staff promotion and training of management. Well, it was gathered that the protesters forced the permanent secretary William Allo and directors out of their offices as they declared a 3-day warning strike with effect from yesterday. Yes, that's Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday, today is Friday. So another one, President Muhammad Buhari on Thursday cancelled his expected visits to Zamfara State, citing poor weather conditions. The development was announced by the state governor, Bello Matawalle, noting that Buhari, who was scheduled to take off from Sokoto aboard a helicopter, had to postpone the visit due to poor weather. Another one, Nigerians owing 2.4 trillion naira on electricity bills, according to the federal government reports. The federal government have claimed that due to non-payment of electricity bills by residents and citizens, power tariff shortfalls has now surged to the tune of 2.4 trillion naira. According to the reports, the reported figures were a sum of unpaid bills for electricity consumed by users between 2015 and 2020. Biodun Oyebanji wins Ekiti APC primary election with over 100,000 votes. I know you are aware of that.
Yeah, yesterday we saw video footage from Ekiti between Wednesday and Thursday. Protest rocks Ekiti APC secretariat by interest groups. You understand? So it shows that the process to the primary election was not too rosy for the party, but eventually somebody must emerge as a winner. So he has emerged. So let's watch and see what transpired in the days to come. You understand? It's not just a one-way traffic whereby a winner will just emerge. Certainly, there will be a court process by the aggrieved parties, aggrieved interest. They will proceed to the court to seek redress. The party itself will intervene. The national body will intervene, because I believe that APC as a party would not like to lose Ekiti to the opposition PDP. So they will do all within their own power to ensure that the process, though it's been marred by crisis, they will still come out well and proceed to the election and win. So, but it's still what we're talking about. Internal democracy is vital to the survival of democracy itself. Internal democracy, that is what transpired within the party. It matters. If a party want to say, okay, we are trying to form a government, you must lead by example. Show to Nigerians what transpired within your own party, but not that you go organize one kangaroo primaries. Somebody somewhere will now emerge, whether you like it or not. It's like they are forcing other aspirants to say, okay, take this at all costs. So it's not peculiar to only APC. Even the PDP, the same thing. Even take for instance, like what is the name? Omoyele Sowore. In his own case too, they even proceed. His party now proceed to the court. You understand? So it shows that internal democracy is a problem. Internal democracy is a problem. So, but we commend Ekiti. At the end of the day, somebody must emerge. The person that has emerged, the APC will now close its rank, and they will now go into the real election, the Cuba election, in the later months. So, wish them well.
Well, let's go now to entertainment. International music executive Jada Pollock on Thursday revealed that she found it degrading to be referred to as a baby mama to popular Nigerian singer Wizkid. Well, she has blamed Africa of doing something like that. Even in the international face, they address her
as baby mama.
No. In the international face, they address her
by her profession.
By her profession.
Yeah,
but when it comes to Africa, I think personally, I think that's what we like to do.
You see, it's not. It seems as if she doesn't even know us well. You understand? She's not a Nigerian, so she doesn't know us well. You understand? If Dayo, I can tell you now that there's a particular street somewhere in Kano. Do you know the name of the bus stop to that street?
What?
Anti-me bleaching in Hausa. What it means? Anti that bleach. So you can understand. People are forgetting the woman's name. What is being known with her now is because she bleached. They now use that bleaching as her identity. So that is the way we are in Africa here, or let's say in Nigeria. If you are fond of doing something, people now
begin to address you.
Okay, so you now see having a child for Wizkid. In our own Nigeria palace here, we will always say baby mama, baby mama. See, even women too. Some of them will say they make reference to that baby mama. So if Wizkid is a big star, you understand? So whoever is identified with Wizkid, especially when it comes to relationship and having a child, what they would now say is baby mama. Do you know that even now some people call Chioma, despite some, I think there was an introduction or something like that. Right? So they still refer to her as the baby mama, as Davido's baby mama. So you understand? So she will not find it funny. You understand? It's like she's having a kind of identity clash.
A culture.
You understand? So when they are like baby mama, when on social media or in the mainstream media, they're referring to her as baby mama Jada, baby mama to Wizkid. There's a way she will feel. But we can't change. That is the way we are. And we are enjoying how we are here.
We take everything.
So that is why life itself here is easier, because within anything around, we will look for a way out of it to make fun. You understand? So the earlier her managers should educate her to say, look, don't take it, disregard that. The better for her. You understand? The better for her.
So she won't give herself a heart attack.
You see, with time now, you now see some people will now start concocting some stories, say that she's fighting the other baby mamas. So thank God, she should even thank God they have not even done that. You understand? Take for instance like Annie Dibia and the other baby mama to Two-Face. You understand? Some of these stories, they were not there. Even if they are there, we have our own way of adding sauce to make it big. You understand? So if Jada, if she decide to make a comment now, people now make a meaning to it and like that. But they have not even done that. Just mere calling her baby mama, and she's not finding it easy. So it's better for her to learn.
What if they have done worse?
And of which, if she refuses to keep her mouth shut, they will do it. You understand? You are a media personality. You guys know how these people they work. If you make one post, they will now try to read meaning into it, as if she's attacking someone. So and
you make one post, they get like 20
interpretation to it, narrative to it. So it's better for her to remain quiet.
Remain quiet. So thank you all for staying with us on Morning Briefing at Spheric TV. I am Dayo Olujuwon, and thank you, Uncle Musti.
Thank you, Dayo,
for everything. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media handles, and also visit our website www.asfericnews.com.